So Graham, you're back.
I'm back.
You're back. What brought this on? What's the background to the move?
Yeah, well, I guess as most people know, I was sat on the V.Group board for about 6 months before I took up on this role, and certainly I wasn't expecting to take over as CEO when I took that position. But before I went on the board, I spent a considerable amount of time with the shareholders trying to understand what their ambitions were, what their objectives were, and I was really impressed not just by what they said, but by the fact they'd invested around about $30 million in what I would call creating a platform, a ship management platform based upon the latest technology, which is as good as anything I've ever seen. So what that meant is you had a committed shareholder who was also understood that to provide a consistent service delivery across so many locations and offices, you needed a state-of-the-art platform. And that was something that really interested me. So when the opportunity came along to take on as CEO, as someone who's spent their whole life being passionate about ship operations and wanting to make sure it had its time in the sun, so to speak, then it was almost too compelling it was too compelling for me to turn it down. So I have to say that 1 month in, I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just totally re-energized.
You talk about a new platform. You talk about the $30 million that went in to the investment behind it. But when it comes to digitalisation, where does the hype end and the value start?
Yeah, I don't get too hung up on digitalisation because I think it means many things, different things to different people. I'm an operations guy at heart. What I know is that you need a good platform that covers all of the elements, whether it be crewing, whether it be technical, whether it be vetting, whether it be OpEx, whether it be speed and consumption. You need that to actually ensure that the people that are at the front line of the operations, first of all, have the right tools to use, but also so that that can translate in value to the customer. So what I feel that's being developed here is basically a platform using that latest the technology that's available, whether it be digitalisation or other, to actually deliver value to the customer. So that's how I look at it.
You see, a lot has gone on at V.Group. There's been a rebrand. A lot of people have left. New talent brought in. Some old talent brought back. To the casual observer, what would you say if they were sort of questioning whether it's a stable ship?
Yeah, I think the focus over the last few years has been on creating this platform. So I think that the company is now through that phase, and then the next phase is really about leveraging or operationalizing that platform. So I think as you do those things, it requires different focus and different skill sets. So my focus is on ship management, our core business. It's very important to us, and we'll coalesce around that. But at the same time, because of our scale and competence, we've developed marine services businesses, which are incredibly important to us as well, which allow us to provide bespoke solutions to our customer, and hopefully, or potentially, could also lead to full ship management. So that it's a very simple way of looking at it, but that's basically how I look at it. So it's basically service delivery, understanding your customer, what his drivers are, and making sure that we meet the expectations.
One of your counterparts at another ship management company has gone on record many, many times to say that those ship management companies who don't digitalise will die within the next 5 years. Do you subscribe to that?
I don't know if I do or not. What I believe I know is what it takes to deliver flawless service delivery. And I've spent, as you know, a significant proportion of my life actually delivering that. I think the companies I've worked with historically are well renowned for and still renowned for delivering good quality service. So I don't want to get drawn into a digitalisation discussion. What I want to discuss really is how do I best serve my customers, and if digitalisation or other tools help me do that, then I'll embrace them. If they don't, then I won't. And I think the people in this business is so important. People on the ships and people in the offices. And that's the digitalisation and everything is just a tool, just a tool. The real delivery is provided by the people.